Hello and thank you for tuning in. My name is Taylor Weldon. I'm reporting in from the Bright Tree Village on Endor. And today we're going to talk about something I am really excited to do. I get this question a lot. Which of the Filson briefcases should I look into? Which one should I buy? And today we're going to compare the three most iconic Filson briefcases, all shown here, and talk about what makes them unique, what makes them different, which one you should consider for your needs. And I'm really excited to jump into this thing. Let's do it. So the first one we have up is the Rugged Twill Original Briefcase. Sometimes this is called the 256 because of the product number. First things first, this is made from Filson's Rugged Twill fabric. It's very, very durable. It's a loose weave cotton-based fabric with made out of cotton with some wax coating built into it. And we're starting with this one because it is a 13-liter bag. And this is the smallest of the three, something to consider. Now, back to that material, this stuff is super durable, it's super thick, and that does add some weight to it. And I'd say between the three of them, I use this one maybe first or second. It's hard to say, I use them all, I love them all. But everything on all the Filson bags you're gonna see here, at least in this range, the Made in USA stuff, this is Made in USA, and it's up in Washington State where Filson is based out of. They're using English bridal leather up here, and this stuff is super, super thick, super rugged, super durable. All of these bags are made to last a lifetime. But let's talk about this specific bag. Now, what makes this bag unique is it comes with the English bridal leather strap. And this is my personal favorite out of the Filson lineup. Some of the other bags come with a cotton strap, but we're gonna get to that later. Now this particular bag's dimensions are 16 by 4 by 12 and a half. So that gives you an idea of how big this will be. Again, 13 liters. But it's not that big. I personally have taken this bag on a trip to New York City for 3 days, and I packed everything in here that I needed, including camera. I don't think I brought a tripod, but all my clothes, a camera, and everything I needed. So if you pack smart, and you're going on a short trip, you can do it with just a bag like this. Now, let's get into the bag itself. It's pretty simple. You got the top flap here, button closure. This is also leather using brass hardware. Flip that down. And what this does, it protects the main metal zipper here from getting rain down on it. So you open up the zipper. This is a metal zipper. This is Filson's own zipper. I'm told in the past they used to use YKK and or Talon zippers, but now these are just, they're non-branded. They just say Filson. They have nice leather pullers on here. And inside, it's pretty Spartan. You got a big main compartment, a divider, another divider, for a laptop in the back maybe, however you want to use it. But honestly, that's about it. That's all you're seeing. And for me, that's kind of a benefit. I like the simplicity. All my stuff goes in pouches, as you've seen on previous videos. You also have a quick access pocket here. There's no zipper on this pocket, but you can, shove a magazine in there. Bonus, there is a key lanyard in this pocket. Of course, they use brass hardware, that is. Everything's all about rugged durability for Filson. And in the back, there's one more of those pockets. Really simple, just quick access pocket. Now, if you're looking for a simple bag, the 256 Rugged Twill Original Briefcase could be a great option. Something to note here is I'm going with the Otter Green, and that's for all three products here. The Otter Green, I just think it looks cooler, the coolest for me. I don't know. The iconic Filson color usually is the tan color that you might be familiar with. And that stuff looks great. It shows wear in a really nice way. We call it patina. And it can really tell the story of what you're doing with it. I like the green. That's just personal preference. They're currently offering this in navy, tan, and green. But I've seen this in black. I've seen this in a couple other colorways. They even offer it in a leather every once in a while. Those are all limited editions. They're all gone and sold out. But right now you can find it in tan, navy, and green. And something to consider, this loose weave here, Filson does not recommend the customer treating this with wax. Filson sells their own tins of wax. I went ahead and did it just because I wanted to try it. I think it's fun, it's cool, it's unique. So you'll see a little bit of a sheen on this product here compared to the other one, same fabric that does not have this sheen because I did not treat it. So just kind of showing you the little bit of differences between all the three here. But I think it looks cool. You don't need to do it. It's still going to be waterproof, very durable. You can scuff this thing up. If you have any issues, you can send it back to Filson. They'll take care of you. They'll stitch it up. I've seen some really cool examples of really beaten up packs or Filson bags that have been used and abused over decades. And honestly, they just look better. I'm a little bit jealous because mine is nowhere near that. But, you know, that says something about the durability of these products. So ultimately, 13 liters, comes the leather strap. It's the rugged twill fabric. Very simple organization. One zipper on the top, pocket, and let's see if it fits a laptop. That's most important. So here I have my 16-inch MacBook Pro, and I'm going to try to put it in the back. And let's see. It will just fit, I think. Let's see, this is tough. It will fit. So the 16-inch MacBook Pro will fit in that back pocket. I would say probably would not fit in a case. Note that sleeve is not padded, but the bottom is double layered, I think here. Yes, double layered. So you have a little bit of padding built in. But, you know, one of my favorite bags. I love using this bag. It's a great bag. Let's go on to the next one, huh? So the next one is the 24-hour Tin Cloth Briefcase. And right there in the name, it has the word tin cloth. And I'll do a close-up here, but you can see the difference right away. You can feel the difference right away. This is made of tin cloth. And this is what Filson's known for using for their products, their apparel products. This is what's been, you know, keeping loggers comfortable and dry up in the Pacific Northwest for decades and decades, and I guess almost a century or more than a century. This stuff's lightweight. You can reproof it. Filson does recommend you reproofing this. So it's a tighter weave, and it is treated already from the factory. But it really does beat off water, especially after a fresh waxing. It's considerably lighter than the other one, the material itself. And the reason we're going with this one next is because it's 18 liters. And the dimensions are actually 16, 4, 12, which, if I'm not mistaken, are the exact same dimensions of the last one. But I kind of think that they're probably measuring just the main compartment itself, because this you have additional 2 pockets on the front, which are very plain to see here. Another thing to note about this, it does come with a cotton shoulder strap. And this is comfortable, it's adjustable, brass hardware, leather on the ends here, but it is cotton. I prefer the leather one. You know, you can swap it out very easily. You can actually purchase the leather one on Filson's website. But if that does, if that is a concern for you, maybe, you know, it's something to take into consideration. I would say this is probably, overall, it's probably my most used Filson bag. And I think it's because of the organization here. And we're going to get into that right now. So this is like Filson iconic, you know, design feature here. Flip down this little leather tab here, brass button, and then exposes the zipper. And again, that keeps the rain out of your zipper in your main compartment. So, big main compartment. Now, have some stuffing in here. Laid out a little bit differently. You have 2 pockets in the front part here. And then in the back, you actually have a padded computer sleeve. And the rest is just kind of wide open. But, as you can see from the front here, this is where kind of things get interesting. There are 2 zippered pockets right here. And I love these pockets. I keep a pouch when I travel in there. Something like this is a little Bellroy mini tech kit. It goes right in there, no problem. So quick access stuff, maybe sunglasses in the other one. Easy to get to. And there's some built-in organization here, like pen sleeves. I don't really use pen sleeves. I keep them in the kit itself, but it has them if you like them. On the other side here, There's another little zipper pocket for security, so you can keep some sensitive stuff in here if you need, you know, stuff you don't want falling out. But these pockets, they get pretty big. I mean, they take up some, they eat up some volume. And then on top of that, you have 2 drop pockets behind here. And, you know, you can put like a boarding pass in there, you know, really whatever you need. It's kind of the thing that's in my hand I can just shove in there. And of course, on the back, you have a big pocket like the last one, like the 256. And oddly enough, you have the keys back here, the key loop back here, which I thought is interesting, maybe because it's against your body, a little bit more security. I don't know their thinking, but if this is a concern for you, there is a luggage trolley handle pass-through on this one. And that's pretty neat. Last one doesn't have it. This one does. I've used them before in the past. It's not a deal breaker for me. Maybe it is for you. It's also using the same English bridle leather here. Super, super tough stuff. And that's on the handles. You know, you got the leather details here on the zipper pullers, same zippers. And, you know, the attachment points all reinforced. It is a lighter weight bag. And the laptop section is padded. So it's a bit of a trade-off. You know, you have a lighter bag. You can reproof it yourself. You can reproof all of them yourself, but Filson recommends reproofing this one here. So that's up to you. Let's see if it fits a laptop. 16-inch MacBook Pro. Give it a little shot here. And this goes in like butter. That was way easier than the last one. Right there in the back in the padded laptop sleeve. You still have a lot more room. And I mean, they're calling this the 24 hour, so I've traveled probably 3 or 4 days with this thing. But the name does suggest 24 hours. This is a travel bag. You're supposed to be able to use it for 24 hours. I think you can extend it to 72 or more. But this is a fantastic bag. Highly recommend it, coming in at 18 liters. It's right in the middle of the 3 bags here, the 3 briefcases. And it's probably my favorite, but it's really up to you. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, we got the big boy here. This is the Filson Rugged Twill padded computer bag. And I wanted to say something immediately about the name for this one. Computer bag's right in the name. And I found this useful for travel with or without a computer. So don't think of this as just a computer bag. It's not dedicated for just computer tech accessories. It can be a computer bag and work really well for that. It's a great briefcase for that purpose, but it's not just a computer bag. A little funny side note is my friends and I would call this the couch. I don't know, it reminds me of the way it looks is like the couch from The Simpsons or something. I don't know. Do you see it? Either way, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it looks pretty cool. But let's jump into it, huh? So again, rugged twill fabric. This is the heavier duty stuff, a little bit looser weave. This one is not treated like the first one, the 256. I did not treat this one. So this one is a little bit sun faded, a little bit, because it's, you know, it's been on some travels. And I was looking at this bag before I did the video, and I can't see any scuffs at all. You know, these bags, they hold up really, really well. Filson makes these bags this way in the USA out of tough materials for a reason. And, you know, it shows. And again, if you have any issues with your Filson bag, send it back to them. They'll take care of you. They'll fix it up. It'll look even cooler than it did when you got it new. So the most obvious thing about this bag from the rest of the 3, you got this big front pocket, zippered front pocket here. And there is some organization built into this one. You got your key clip here in the front, brass hardware as always. And there's, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets and 4 pen slots, maybe 6 pockets. Yeah, there's quite a bit of organization in here. You could use it for tech, you could use it for EDC stuff. Again, I'm always preaching about the pouches. I just toss my pouches in there, and then I don't need to use the built-in organization. And this Bellroy pouch, that's pretty tiny, but it carries a lot of stuff. I could fit maybe, honestly, depending on how I bet I could fit 3 or 4 of those in here, maybe more. So it's really up to you how you like to pack and how you like to do it. Again, you got this metal, brass, awesome Filson zipper with the leather zipper pullers on there. Iconic of Filson. And again, you got the bridle leather grab handles. This one has a neat little snap handle at the top, so you can keep the two handles together. If you're into that kind of thing, maybe you are, maybe aren't. And then here's the thing that all three bags have. Flip that down, flip it up, and there's your main zipper, trimmed in leather, metal grid zipper. You got the front drop pocket behind this zippered pocket. Quick access, you can fit like a magazine or a book back there. Big main compartment. And this compartment, if I'm not mistaken, is almost exactly the same as the first bag, the 256, except there's one additional divider. So you got, you know, these floppy dividers that kind of just keep your stuff organized. As you can see, this bag is the largest of the bunch. That's why I went third with this one. It's 22 liters, measures in at 16.5 by 7 by 14.5. So that's quite a bit more room than the last ones. I mean, it's a big boy, and you can carry a lot of stuff in there. There is one concern about that. When you're carrying, if you fill this up with tech and gear and, you know, all your stuff that you need, I don't recommend carrying this bag full of stuff. Because when you get that much weight in this size of a bag with one shoulder strap, that's where you're gonna start feeling some pain. Or you have to be pretty damn tough. Either one. It does come with that leather shoulder strap, the one that I prefer. I think it's more comfortable. Nothing wrong with the cotton one, the second one I did there, the 24-hour. But it does come with a leather one. If you get two, you can always swap them out and, you know, find what works best for you, or you can purchase one or the other on the Filson website. But yes, back to the size here. You're going to be carrying all that weight on this one shoulder strap. Now it is padded on the bottom. This is the only one that is padded on the bottom, hence the computer briefcase naming system here. It definitely will hold a 16-inch laptop. You know, it kind of swallows it up very easily. You notice that's the easiest one that it went in so far. It's padded on the bottom, so if I drop it on the ground, it's not going to damage my laptop. And in the back, it is like the first one, the 256. Big pocket back here, no pass-through trolley handle. If that matters to you, that really doesn't matter to me. It's not a deal breaker, but you know, it's interesting. You know, this bag it's so big that I end up not carrying it as much. Like, this is a great road trip bag for me. I can put it on my passenger seat and kind of access everything I need. If I'm going to fill this thing full, I do not want to carry it. It's too heavy for me personally. Maybe you're tougher than I am. I don't know. That's up to you to decide. But it's still a great bag. I love this bag. 22 liters. It's a fantastic bag. So let's compare all three together. Okay, I'm going to go through this list one more time. The first one we had was the Rugged Twill Original Briefcase, aka 256, as some of these Filson fans might know. 13 liters, price is $325. It's a great, classic, simple bag. Rugged twill fabric. Simple, classic, iconic. One of Filson's coolest bags they've ever made. In my opinion, most iconic bags. And there you have it. Second one is the 24-hour Tin Cloth Briefcase. And again, there's right there in the name, made of tin cloth, tighter weave, lighter weight, maybe less aggressive or less brutal than the other two here, but still very durable. It's gonna wear in great. It comes in at 18 liters, so you can pack a little bit more. You got the two quick access zippered pockets on the front. I do like that. And you have the luggage trolley handle pass-through on the back. Great bag. Probably my personal choice of this, but I still use both these other two bags frequently, so it doesn't mean that you should just go out and get this. You have to see which one makes sense for you. Again, cotton strap, the other two have leather straps. And finally, the Rugged Twill padded computer bag. Again, that name kind of drives me crazy because it's not just a computer bag, it's a great bag otherwise. It's made of rugged twill, got all the leather details, the leather strap, like I mentioned. Well, that was the handle, leather strap. Cotton, leather. Rugged twill, super durable stuff. a lot more space. The biggest one with a lot more space at 22 liters, so you can pack more. And I worry, or I want to warn you, don't pack it full just because you can. Make sure you're not packing this thing full of bricks. Your shoulder will hurt. But if you don't do that, it's going to be a fantastic bag for travel, for every day, for road trips, for adventures. And it's a fantastic bag. So there you have it. All three of Filson's most iconic briefcases right here together. And hopefully that helps answer some questions when people have asked me in the past, you know, which one should I get? Should I get the padded one? Should I get the 24-hour? Should I get the rugged Twill? You can't go wrong with any of them. You're going to be happy with any of them. You could just go ahead and get all three. That's a great answer, or great option. But yeah, hopefully that helped answer your questions. If you have any more questions about this, please comment below. Make sure to like and subscribe. We have some really cool stuff coming. I hear there's a giveaway coming that's going to include some really cool stuff and kind of leak some other stuff. But anyway, shoot us the comments below. Let me know what you think. Thanks, y'all.